Hey there, James here, and welcome to another one of my videos. Now, I'm just starting off with doing a little bit of practice, but before we do some practice, it's important to get our hands and fingers warmed up and ready to play. But like you, I don't really have hours and hours to play every day, and I don't want to spend half my practice time just getting ready to start. So to help get around this problem, I've made up a short warm-up routine, which I do each time when I'm going to practice. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes to complete, and it gets my hands and fingers sort of moving and loosened up and ready to start. There are 5 exercises in my routine and I'm going to take you through them one at a time. You can follow along with the on-screen tab if you want to. If you join them together and practice each one for 30 seconds to a minute, that will give you your 3 to 5 minute warm-up. Now these exercises won't really boost your speed massively, although they will help a little. It's more about giving you a way to get warmed up in a really short period of time. Okay, I think we're ready to start, so let's have a look at the first exercise. Exercise 1 is all about bending. I find doing some simple bends a really great way to get my fingers working. You can play the exercise anywhere on the neck, but I play it sort of around the middle where the tension isn't too tight on the strings. Remember, it's not about making it tough, it's about warming up. So I'm going to start by playing the B string at the 5th fret with my first finger. I'm going to pick it and bend it up 1 fret and let it down, and I'm going to do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to bend with our second finger. Grab 8 on the B string, we're going to bend it up 2 frets. Do exactly the same thing, bend it up and let it down 5 times. Now reach up with your third finger to the 10th fret. We're going to do the same thing, bending it up 2 frets and letting it down 5 times. Now I don't bend with my little finger a lot, but I want to get it warmed up, so I'm going to grab 12 on the B string and bend it up 2 frets, let it down 5 times. So if I put that whole exercise together, we get this. You'll notice I'm putting a little gap in between each repetition of it. Little gap. Just kind of makes it easier to get into position, get ready to play the bend well, rather than having to rush into it. Remember, it's just a warm-up exercise, it's not about fast bending. Exercise 2 introduces some trills. These are quick hammer-ons and pull-offs, and they're a great way to get your fingers more independent and get them loosened up. Once again, I'm in the middle area of the guitar, but you can do it any way you like and on any string. I'm on the top E string, I've got my first finger at the 7th fret. I'm going to put my second finger on the 8th fret. I'm going to pick it and pull it off and hammer it back on 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now reach up with your third finger and pull 9 off down to 7. Little gap in between again, notice. Now we want to cultivate this stretch, so what I'm going to do now is actually stretch up to 10 with my third finger, and I'm going to pick that and pull off down to 7 5 times. Then I'm going to use my little finger up at 11, so I'm stretching a little bit here. I'm going to pick it and pull off 5 times. Then bring your little finger back to 10, so we haven't got such a stretch, and pull off from there. So the whole exercise looks like this. Try and keep the timing steady as best you can with this one, but it's not about speed, just slow, easy, relaxed hammer-ons and pull-offs is what we're after. So that's some exercises for our fretting hand. Now let's look at the picking hand, and we're going to start by doing some down picks. You can do this on any string, but I'm going to show it to you on the G string. We're going to do down picks like this. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a. So we're doing 6 sets of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to do 2 sets of triplets, like this. 1 and a 2 and a. So we're just pushing the speed a tiny bit at the end. So here's the whole exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triplets. Keep your picking hand as close to the string as you can make it. Very relaxed and very small picking strokes. Let's move on to some upstrokes now in exercise 4. Exercise 4 is the same, except we're going to do upstrokes. I'm going to show you this one on an open D string. So it's exactly the same, just with ups. 3, 4. eighth notes, triplets. So how are you getting on? Hope that your fingers are feeling nicely warmed up as we go through this. Time for our final exercise. This is quite a fun one. We're going to do some tremolo picking. Now, tremolo picking is down-up picking on one string. We're going to play 7 on the top E string, 9 on the top E string with your second finger, so we're just stretching out our fingers a little bit. Then 10 on the top E string with our third finger, and reach up to 12 with our little finger. Now if this stretch is too big for you, it doesn't matter, you can take the stretch out and you can just use one fret after another if you prefer. It's up to you, you can do this with any shape, but try and use all 4 fingers. And what we're going to do is just tremolo pick each note for a little while. That's down, up, down, up, down, up. As slow as you want, move on to the next note, next note, next note. And what you can do there is just push and pull the speed. So just start off slow, then go a little bit faster, push the speed, come back to slow again. This kind of thing. If you've ever played soccer or football or one of these sorts of sports, you might be familiar with that exercise the coach will often make you do during the warm-up, where you jog the long side of the pitch, sprint the short side of the pitch, and you keep doing that around the pitch a few times. So you're just pushing yourself for a really short period of time, and then going back to a nice relaxed jog. Well, this is the same kind of thing with your guitar practice, and it's just a kind of a fun way to push yourself a little bit and just end off the warm-up routine. Now I'm sure you don't want to sit and watch me do that for 5 minutes, so I'm going to do a very condensed version of it, just to show you how you can put the 5 exercises together. Remember, when you do this, you want to practice each exercise for 30 seconds to a minute, but I'm just going to play each one round once. So I hope this warm-up routine works for you. It definitely works for me, and whilst it's not the most musical set of exercises, it's a great way to get warmed up really quickly so you can then jump into your more interesting practice. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm bringing out new lessons every single week, and I don't want you to miss any of them if you're getting some good stuff from me. So subscribe by pressing the button below this video, and also visit my website, jamesshipwayguitar.com, where you'll find all sorts of other exclusive lessons and freebies. In the meantime, learn this quick routine and use it when you practice to get nicely warmed up, and I'm sure you'll find your practice will be more productive and you'll see better progress. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you next time in another one of my videos.